For 6 long years, Emily's heart never knew rest. Her daughter, Lily, had been taken from her when she was just a toddler, and despite every twist of fate, Emily never lost hope. She held on to a quiet belief that one day she'd find her. In the depths of that longing, she did something that many thought was futile. She posted a picture of Lily on a billboard, a simple image of her smiling face, surrounded by a desperate plea. "If you see her, please help me bring her home." But what Emily didn't know was that the story wasn't just hers to tell. Lily had grown up not knowing her true origins. Abandoned in a park when she was only a baby, she was taken in by a loving couple who gave her everything she could ever need. They were kind, supportive parents, but there was always an empty space in her heart that nothing could fill. On her 18th birthday, she decided to search for answers, to seek out the woman who had brought her into the world, the woman who had disappeared from her life before she could even form a memory. She posted a picture of the woman who had birthed her, a picture she had spent years searching for, finding it buried deep in archives, a faded, stolen snapshot that seemed to be all that was left of her biological mother. The billboard, with Lily's picture of the woman she never knew, went unnoticed. Days passed, weeks, months, but there was a twist. The universe, in its mysterious way, hadn't turned its back on either of them just yet. Someone saw the billboard. They recognized the face. They knew it. Emily was told that her daughter was searching for her. Hope surged through Emily's veins like a tide, overwhelming and unstoppable. She hadn't given up. She could never give up. And now, it seemed, all the years of waiting, all the pain and heartache were leading to this moment. She traveled to the city where the billboard stood, standing beneath it every day, staring at the image of her daughter, now grown into a woman. Emily could feel her heartbeat pounding as if it was trying to guide her towards Lily. Lily, too, felt something stir in her chest. She didn't know yet that her mother had been looking for her all along. She hadn't known that the face on the billboard had been her mother's, her real mother's. But when she saw it, she finally let herself believe. She thought about the years of wondering, the years of wishing, and something inside of her soft. Maybe it was fate. Maybe it was destiny. Maybe it was just the last glimmer of hope she had been holding on to, even when she didn't know what she was hoping for. And then it happened. The moment they stood face to face, the world seemed to fall away. There were no words at first, just the overwhelming sense of recognition, as if their hearts had always known each other even when their minds had not. The mother and daughter embraced, tears falling freely, their reunion a release of emotions that had been building for years. The pain of their separation, the loneliness they had both endured, all seemed to vanish in that moment. Emily held Lily close, whispering words of love and regret, telling her all the things she had been too broken to say over the years. Lily, with tears in her eyes, told her mother about the family who had raised her, how much they loved her, and how the search for her mother had never stopped. They spent days together, catching up, talking about everything they'd missed, every milestone, every birthday, every Christmas they had each spent alone. There were laughter and tears, stories from the past, and a future full of promise. It was a reunion neither could have imagined, but it was perfect in its own way. Their bond, once severed by fate, had returned stronger than ever, as if it had always been waiting to be They found in each other not just love, but the missing pieces of their souls. They knew that this was only the beginning of a new chapter. They had lost so much time, but now they had time to make up for it. Together, they would heal the years that had been stolen from them. No matter how long it took, they would face the world side by side. And through it all, their story became a beacon of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, love, and perseverance can bring lost souls back together.